Housing is an issue for our state, so much so I created a housing committee in the state Senate. This bill comes from that housing committee to the Senate floor and now here today. We cannot solve our housing crisis with just one bill. Senate Bill 608 is a start. It deals with dramatic rent increases and no-cause evictions. It will be the first such legislation in the nation. It is a hybrid. I emphasize that. That's my word to describe it. It attempts to balance rent increases and rent regulation. It attempts to balance no-cause eviction and evictions for cause. This is hopefully one of several bills that will be considered by this august committee. I agree with Sunday's Oregonian's editorial. That's remarkable in itself. That 608 is only the first step in solving our crisis, but the editorial said something else. An economist named Mike Wilkerson, I don't know him, called it 608 is, I quote, an anti-price gouging bill. And I think that is a remarkable statement to define 608 along with calling it a hybrid. I hope this session we can also address, as the Speaker has so remarkably just said it in many ways, we can also address other housing solutions, including increasing funding for homeless shelters and community action agencies, and we will. Encourage affordable housing and decrease barriers to new constructions, and we will. Issue bonds for affordable housing across our great state, and we will. Tomorrow, two of my own housing bills, actually not my own, my staff, a city planner, among other things, spent years putting together. Senate Bill 8 and 10 will be introduced and read. Senate Bill 8 requires the payment of attorney fees to prevent frivolous lawsuits aimed at blocking affordable housing. Senate Bill 10 permits increased density in housing along transit and arterial roads. 608 is an important piece to a larger conversation, as the Speaker has said, about how we ensure that every Oregonian has access to safe and affordable housing. Thank you for allowing me to come here today and testify.